Hello guys! I've been baking this video with everything that happened between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, from their cozy Instagram posts all the way to their epic wedding, and trust me, you're going to want to hear every detail. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss what we are baking with your fave celebs' latest info. So if you watched our previous video, you know that Selena Gomez went public with her relationship with Benny Blanco back in December 2023. And let me tell you, the internet was not having it. The hate was real, you guys. People were coming for Benny's looks, bringing up that old comment he made that seemed to shade Selena's makeup line, and basically questioning everything about their relationship. But Selena? She stood her ground and defended her man in the comments like the queen she is. Fast forward to February 2nd, 2024, when Selena posted that adorable Instagram story of herself cuddling in bed with the caption, "Mornings with you," tagging Benny Blanco. Little did we know that this cozy moment was just the beginning of one of the most beautiful relationship glow-ups we've ever witnessed. Throughout 2024, the couple kept giving us glimpses into their relationship. They were spotted at Lakers games, walked red carpets together at the Golden Globes and Emmys, and Selena was proudly showing off that B-ring. The public was still not fully convinced about Benny, though. Sure, some fans were coming around, but there were still plenty of skeptics who couldn't see past the surface. But let me tell you about what happened next, because this is where things get really interesting. On December 11th, 2024, Selena announced her engagement to Benny Blanco with a gorgeous Instagram post showing off her stunning engagement ring. And let's talk about this ring because it is spectacular. The Marquise-cut diamond is estimated to be between 5 to 8 carats, and experts say it's worth anywhere from $200,000 to $350,000. The elongated shape sits on a yellow-gold pave band with a cathedral setting. And here's something beautiful. Benny chose the Marquise cut as a nod to Selena's 2015 song, "Good For You," featuring A$AP Rocky. In that song, Selena sings, "I'm in my Marquise diamonds, I'm a Marquise diamond, could even make that Tiffany jealous." Selena later confirmed in an interview with Interview magazine that ever since the Good For You days, that was, gosh, so many years ago, that's the diamond I've always dreamed of. And Benny made that dream come true. He even posted a video of them clinking champagne glasses set to Good For You, specifically highlighting the line where she sings about Marquise diamonds. The ring originally had huge baguettes on the sides, but Selena thought it was too much, so they removed them. Don't worry though, those baguettes aren't going to waste. Benny said they're going to use them to make earrings, so Selena basically has 3 wedding rings. The ring sparked a huge trend, with Marquise diamonds making a major comeback after years of oval cuts dominating the engagement ring scene. Selena was absolutely glowing, showing off that sparkler. Now, let me tell you about this proposal, because Benny planned this whole romantic moment and Selena almost ruined it. According to what they shared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, the day of the proposal, Selena woke up feeling tired and grumpy. They had been doing a lot of promo for their upcoming album, and Benny told her they had to go to a photo shoot. But here's the thing, Selena was not feeling it. She told Benny she was tired, didn't feel well, and wanted to hang out with her friends instead. She literally said she was just going to stay home and they could reschedule the shoot for another day. Can you imagine? Benny is over there with the ring, the setup, probably sweating bullets, and Selena's like, "I think I'm just gonna stay home." The week leading up to the proposal, Benny called it the scariest week of his life because he was making bad lies trying to keep the surprise, and Selena was getting annoyed with him. He had to come up with even more lies on the actual day to convince her to show up. Benny later joked that getting engaged is wild because right before you tell someone you want to marry them forever, you have to show them how good you can lie to them. It's the hardest thing in the world. Thankfully, Benny managed to convince Selena to come, and when she arrived, she found a beautiful indoor Taco Bell picnic set up on a Hollywood soundstage. Yes, you heard that right, Taco Bell. Because Benny knows his girl and Selena loves Taco Bell. It was personal, it was fun, and it was totally them. And when announcing the engagement, Selena mentioned keeping some details private for our kids. Yes, she's already thinking about their future family, and honestly, that's the sweetest thing ever. Then came another game changer. On March 21st, 2025, Selena and Benny released their collaborative album called I Said I Love You First. And you guys, this continued to shift the narrative even more. The album gave fans an intimate look into their relationship dynamic, their chemistry, and how genuinely happy they made each other. Through the music and the promotional interviews they did together, people finally got to see what Selena had been trying to tell them all along. The comment sections completely flipped. Suddenly, everyone was saying things like, I need to find my own Benny Blanco, and I get it now, it's not about looks, it's about how he treats her. Videos praising their relationship started going viral on social media, and fans were finally understanding that not everything is about conventional attractiveness. Remember when Selena explained during that SiriusXM Hits 1 LA interview what she was looking for in a partner? She said, you gotta be cool, man. Not cool in the sense that people think you're cool. You just gotta be nice and please make me laugh, and also just be good to my family and people around you. And Benny? He checked every single one of those boxes. He makes her laugh, he's good to her family, he's genuinely nice, and most importantly, he treats her with the respect and love she deserves. Now let's talk about the wedding, because this was not just a wedding, it was a 3-day celebration that looked straight out of a fairy tale. On September 27th, 2025, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tied the knot in Santa Barbara, California, and the guest list was absolutely stacked. We're talking Taylor Swift, who gave a speech, Ed Sheeran, who also gave a speech, Paris Hilton, Paul Rudd, Martin Short, Steve Martin, Ashley Park, and Selena's Wizards of Waverly Place co-star, David Henry. Her Only Murders in the Building co-stars gave speeches at the rehearsal dinner. This was a full-on Hollywood celebration of love. And can we talk about Selena's dresses? Because she didn't just wear one or even two, she wore 3 custom Ralph Lauren gowns throughout the celebration, and each one was more stunning than the last. The first dress was a double-faced silk satin masterpiece featuring hand-draped panels and a halter neckline. The neckline was highlighted with hand-cut lace and a delicate macrame collar with multi-dimensional embroidery. It had an open back, and the silky skirt flowed all the way to the floor, creating this absolutely gorgeous hourglass silhouette. She paired it with a lily-of-the-valley bouquet, and the whole look screamed timeless elegance. The second dress was a complete showstopper. Also by Ralph Lauren, this dress was all about that daring lace fabric with a boudoir-style bodice. The form-fitting silhouette was made entirely of delicate lace that offered a hint of transparency as it fell to the floor in a fishtail style. She paired it with the same voluminous full tulle veil, and the look was more sultry and romantic. And then, for the party portion of the evening, Selena changed into a Marilyn Monroe-inspired midi dress with a crisscross neckline and a lively circle skirt. She ditched her bridal shoes for this one and did a special choreographed dance with Benny. The A-line full-skirted dress with off-the-shoulder straps gave total old Hollywood movie star vibes, and together with Benny in his now loosened bow tie and open waistcoat, they looked like the picture-perfect vintage couple. And you know Selena was wearing rare beauty for her big day. I mean, come on, she's been building this brand for years, and there's no way she wasn't glowing with her own makeup line, making her look absolutely radiant throughout the entire celebration. Benny was also dressed by Ralph Lauren in a custom black tux, and he debuted his wedding band, which has its own special story. While the outside looks like a simple gold band, the inside features both their birthstones, a ruby for Selena and an aquamarine for Benny. He also wore an oversized diamond tennis bracelet by Jacob & Co. that was absolutely stunning. But here's something that got people talking. Some notable absences from the celebration didn't go unnoticed. First, Francia Reza, who literally donated her kidney to Selena back in 2017, was not in attendance. Now, if you've been following their friendship, you know it's been complicated. The two had a falling out in 2022 after Selena's documentary, My Mind and Me, didn't mention Francia's incredible gift. Things got worse when Selena told Rolling Stone that Taylor Swift was her only friend in the industry, which understandably hurt Francia. They didn't speak for a year. While there was a birthday post in 2023 that seemed to patch things up, it looks like their friendship never fully recovered. While Selena was celebrating in Santa Barbara, Francia posted a dancing video on Instagram with former Dancing with the Stars pro Sasha Farber, and the comments were flooded with people questioning why she wasn't at the wedding. One person even said, "You should be the guest of honor, at least in that wedding. You are her hero." It's a reminder that some friendships are only meant for certain seasons of life, even when they involve life-changing sacrifices. The other notable absences? Nicola Peltz and Brooklyn Beckham. Remember when these three were inseparable? Selena even joked they were in a throuple. They vacationed together in Mexico, got matching angel tattoos, and Selena gushed about how Nicola was truly one of the most amazing people she'd ever met. But they haven't been pictured together in quite some time, and Selena was absent from Nicola and Brooklyn's vow renewal earlier this year. According to reports, Nicola was in strict preparation for a new role and wished the couple all the best, but the distance between them is noticeable, especially considering their former closeness. It seems like as Brooklyn has become estranged from his own family, the Beckhams, his friendship with Selena has also faded. But despite these absences, Selena's wedding was everything she deserved and more. This is a woman who stood by her relationship when so many people were questioning it. She defended Benny in Instagram comments, she showed the world their genuine connection through their music, and she proved that sometimes you just know when you've found the right person, regardless of what anyone else thinks. And let's be real, this wedding marks the end of an era. Justin Bieber is married to Hailey and they have a baby. Selena is married to Benny and looks the happiest she's ever been. The Jelena narrative that's been haunting them both for over a decade, we can finally put it to rest. Both of them have moved on, found their happiness, and are living their best lives. What I find most beautiful about this story is how it shows the power of staying true to yourself. Selena could have caved to the pressure, could have ended things when the hate was at its worst, but she didn't. She knew what she had with Benny was real, and she was willing to weather the storm to protect it. Now look at her, married to someone who makes her laugh, treats her family well, and literally makes music about how much he loves her. The public's opinion completely changed. Once they got to see the real Benny through the album and interviews, they realized he wasn't just some random producer. He was someone who genuinely loved Selena, supported her, and brought out the best in her. The hate turned into, "I want my own Benny Blanco." And honestly, that's the kind of redemption arc we love to see. So tell me, what do you think about this entire journey? Did you support them from the beginning, or did you have your doubts too? What do you think about Francia, Nicola, and Brooklyn's absences from the wedding? And most importantly, are you happy that Selena finally got her happily ever after? Tell me in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. That was a wild ride through all the drama, the love, the hate, and ultimately the happily ever after. From the engagement to the wedding, from the public perception shift to the fairy tale celebration, and through it all, Selena stayed true to herself and her relationship. That's something worth celebrating. And if you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity tea and entertainment news, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what we are baking for our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.